Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon today. And we are going to be talking about how to prioritize your task list. First of all, I'd like to welcome all the replayers to the broadcast today. And you can see in my comment board there that we have all the speakers who are lining up today. After me is Hannah Zhu, and she'll be on, and her link is right there, along with all the other people who are speaking today. And you can go back and look at the replay if you're not looking live today. And I'd like to thank you for coming. What is Perry 10K? Perry 10K Share-a-thon. It's a daily live stream where thought leaders and change makers, we come together to discuss ideas around personal and business transformation. Thanks for coming today. And for the past couple of years, Perry 10K Mastermind has ran thousands of these and inspired millions of people, and we're changing lives one live stream at a time and growing our business and helping others. And that's what it's all about, communicating and helping each other. And so if you'd like to join the wait list and be a speaker, go to perry10k.com/join, and you can get on the wait list, and Katia will be opening it soon. So today we are talking about how to prioritize your task list, and Una had some great ideas. Thanks, Hannah, for coming. Hi, Una. Thanks, Peter. Thanks for coming by. Una had some great ideas. I loved how she talked about, well, everything, but the part of going back, and you have to have a business plan in order to plan and be productive in your business. And so what we focus on are 3 different tasks every day, or 3 different tasks to make sure that we're getting at least 3 things done a day. And I know that might sound kind of funny, but I mean revenue generating tasks, client fulfillment, and then personal time, because if we don't take care of ourselves, then we're not going to have a business or be able to work our business. So I'd like to talk about revenue generating tasks. So what we do in the morning is, Peter, who's my son, he's my business partner. And what we do is we sit down every morning for about 10 to 15 minutes, and we work in Trello right now. It's a project management system, and we put in there what we need to do for the day, or we go over and prioritize the list. The first hour of every day, after we talk for those 10 to 15 minutes, we do revenue generating tasks, which means, like, I'm on the Facebook Live today, making connections with people and trying to help people and share my thoughts and my knowledge. And also that means making calls, sales calls, or just calls to interact with people. It also means being on social media, because, like, Una is in London and Hannah is not around. You know, we're not near each other all the time anymore, and so everything is worldwide today. So revenue generating tasks, and that can be as simple also as sending out warm letters to people that you know, just telling them what you're doing, or if you have a new project coming out. But we prioritize that way. Revenue generating activities. Then client fulfillment. That's so important. And, you know, if we're lucky enough, we all have a lot of client fulfillment to do. So what we need to do is prioritize that, like Una said. And how do you do that? Well, some people, I know my son, he likes to work on longer projects and fulfill those first. And I am more of the type of person where if I know there's a shorter task, but it is on the prioritized list, I like to get that out of the way so I know it's finished. So that's how we prioritize some of the client work that we do. And everybody's different. So it's how you work. It's not one size fits all for everybody, but that's how we do it. Well, not we, but you can choose what is on your priority list and figure out what works for you. If you like to do longer projects first, or, you know, if the shorter ones make you feel like, oh, I've completed something, then focus on that. And then also personal time. And I know I'm kind of like going fast today. I talk fast. But anyway, client or personal time. Carve the personal time out. That is so important to prioritize ourselves. And hey, hi, Myra. How are you? Thanks for joining me today. Personal time. That means your exercise, taking, if you see the calendars behind us, we mark out our times that we are going to be away. If that means, well, this is business, but if we have 3 masterminds with our business coach, and she's up in London, Ontario, so we mark those days out. Your personal time, though, exercise, whenever you exercise, if that's 3 to 5 days a week, mark that out on your calendar so you know that that's going to happen. And also your birthday. If you want to take your birthday out, mark your birthday out, because that's prioritizing your task list for yourself. And vacations, if you know you want to take a vacation, mark those days out, mark a week out, mark 2 weeks out at a time, whatever it is you're going to do. But prioritize prioritize those lists. And we also work in Google Calendar and input. Like, what we do is we work in Trello, that's the project management system, and then we organize our clients and our task list, what we need to do, and then we put it in the calendar for the daily task on what we're going to do. Like on Monday we're going to do this. We really try to do our business work on Mondays and Fridays and block time out to grow our business on Mondays and Fridays, but sometimes that doesn't always work. But if we can do that, that helps a lot with our focus. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we do client fulfillment work. And I love what Una said about process versus project. And that's what we are doing because we have just rebranded and regrouped our business after 22 years. But you need to have the processes in place in order to move forward in your business, or say if something happened to you, God forbid, people would know what to do and where to pick up. So the processes are so important. So when you do a project, like Una suggested, if you don't have a process in place, write that process out after you've done the project or while you're doing the project, and it makes things so much simpler for the next time you do that same type of project. And that is a great idea. And I wanted to tell you too, also, I started reading last year, my son gave me for Christmas, it's called The Productivity Project by Chris Bailey. I don't know if anyone has read that, but it is a great book, and it helps you save time. It really does help you save time. It finds ways that you can save a couple hours either every day or some hours every week, so that you get hours back into your day, so that you're not running the rat race all the time and making things crazy all the time, because we always want to do things and get them done. Or, you know, if our list is piled, that's another thing that's so important when we're prioritizing our list. If we need to knock something off the list for that day that we know we can't get it done and it's not a priority, it's okay. Put it on to the next day, or you know, a week out. If it's not anything that is urgent right now, put it out in planning. Like Una said, planning is so important. We're working with an author right now, and what we've done with him is too, with our other authors also, we make a plan, a book plan, so that we know exactly what needs to be done. We work backwards. We work from the launch date of the book, when their publication, what day they want to publish and actually be out for launch, and then we work backwards and fill in all the tasks that need to be completed in order for that date to happen. And sure, that date might change because editing might take longer than expected or whatever, but you have a plan. And if you have a plan, the plan can always change, but your priorities are there in place for you to make that plan happen. And if it has to change, then that is okay, but your plan is there. And I have a couple minutes left, so Hannah is up next, and you can follow her link right there in the comments on my comment board there. And so give me a 1 in there if this makes sense to you. If you follow a list of either doing 3 things a day or prioritizing 3 ways a day, or let me know in the comments how it is you prioritize your work, because it's interesting, because everybody works things differently. And also, I forgot to tell you about myself and our business, Your Literary Prose. And we have a group also that we manage. It's YLP, Publish My Book, and it's on Facebook. And what we do is we help authors and writers plan their book. We help them grow their business so they're in a position to write a book and show everyone that they're an expert in their field. And there's so much to do in the publishing process that it's really overwhelming for a lot of people, and they just don't know where to start. So in our group, what we do is share tips and facts, and we're actually going to start, we have interviews set up. We're going to start interviewing people who are in the publishing field and have weekly or bi-weekly, not bi-weekly, bi-monthly interviews to help authors and give them some tips. So that's what we do. So, oh, it's 9:20 and Hannah's up. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day. Bye.